Good day, everybody. I've got this Fishkeeper brand variable frequency pump, model FK020, and they sent this to me for an unboxing and review, so let's do just that. Here's everything that came in the box. This 35 watt DC 24 volt pump, it has a flow rate of 1,057 gallons per hour. As far as the water outlet, it has options for 3/4 and 1 inch, and the cord length is 13.6 feet. This is for underwater use. So for putting the pieces on here, this gasket lays right down in there. If you got any debris on there, like I just did, clean that off so you can make sure you get the best seal. Then this piece is gonna sit on here like that. And this one comes along here and screws down like that. So I've got a little bin here filled with water so I can kind of demonstrate some of the functions on this thing. Go ahead and submerge it there. Now we'll plug it in. All right, so I got the pump in the water and this thing is on. Okay, they call this the operation display, and this here is the feed button and switch button, and then this is the upshift button and the downshift button in the different modes. Okay, so for the switch button, press and hold for 3 seconds to turn this on or off. All right, so let's say we want to turn it off. Just hold that. Whoa, that pump's going. So to turn that off, woo, just click that. We don't want this thing to really get wet. I'm gonna have to get a bigger bin here. Okay, we're gonna try this again in a bigger bin. Kind of resembles a fish tank a little bit better. Go ahead and turn this baby on. There we go. That is awesome. Okay. Then to shut it off. This is wave maker mode is what that is. Back to low. And you can just turn it off like that. And this is feeding mode right there. So what feeding mode does is it keeps your aquarium, your water, nice and silent so they can cruise around and get the food. And then turn it back on for circulating the water in the aquarium or whatever, or your pond, your koi pond. This is a nice unit. I like that. Okay, this kind of gives some directions here for the switch button. You press and hold it for 3 seconds to turn it on or off. And then this is that feeding mode I was talking about. You know, you press that switch, the feeding or slash switch, that'll enable the feeding function. And the screen displays FED and the water pump stops working to make the water still, making it convenient for fish feeding. The screen will display FED and a 10-minute countdown will begin for the feeding function. To return to working mode, press during feeding and press the fed button. Just like two functions I was just showing you. Actually, they call it constant current mode. And you saw that it was like at the 101 mark, and then this was the wave making mode. And that was where it goes, comes up and then down, comes up and then down. And if you want to adjust that too, you know, after you press the mode, the pump enters the wave making mode. And then you can adjust that by pressing the up or down button as well. This pump is a nice little unit. If you don't have a pump around, you know, you don't need one of these things till you need it. So you should keep one on hand. If you don't have one, you ought to get one, because there comes a time when you need to pump water out of things in emergent situations, whatever. But, you know, you can use this for an aquarium, for your outdoor pond, for a decorative pond, for making a fountain, and then of course, you know, practical pumping water out of something. So you can get a hose hook up here and put a hose clamp on it and pump it right out. It'll suck it in and pump the water out real quick. Great little unit. All right, you guys, thank you for watching, and thanks you guys for sending this to me and letting me do a demo on it. Appreciate it. Have a good day, everybody.